Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, David Peterson. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go now. And now, Michael Harris the second. And that's way high. And we are underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
Just missed.
2-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nimmo has it sized up. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Jurickson Profar, the next to hit, takes ball one. One out, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss. Profar, who hails from Curacao, same place that produced Andrew Jones. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3. 3-1.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. In the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Ronald Acuna.
2 outs, base is
Jr.
empty. Here's Acuna now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 down, nobody on. On a line, base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Swings through that one. Ozuna recently taking home Player of the Month honors. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. Reaching for it, makes the catch. It's the Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. Back after this on the show. Back here at Citi Field, today's starting pitcher, Bryce Elder.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Lindor gets out of the way. That's ball one.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Inside, almost got him.
That's the ball.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive from the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Jesse Winker, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Winker with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-1. Lindor on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Lindor stands at second with no outs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man at second. Off the
balls.
mark there. Ball 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Arcia whips it to first, and Winker is set down.
Third, right fielder, one.
And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Tyrone Taylor.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle. Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits, one away from adding a comma to that total.
At the belt and fires. It's through for a hit. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Here's Pete Alonso. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Elder fires.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon, and that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And there's a foul ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Runner tags from third, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a runner out at the plate. Makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Back here in Queens, and here is Ozzie Albies.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
One and two.
And now it's even up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And quickly one away in the second.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And the batter now, Austin Riley.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call.
3 balls.
And now 3-2. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all
Batting
over that
seventh.
one. He was
First
definitely
baseman,
late on that
Matt
pitch, but he
Olson.
didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
1 out, runner at second. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Riley, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Missed inside with the
1
curve.
ball, 2 strike.
Here's the pitch to Olson. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nimmo has it sized up. They got it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, catcher Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now. Murphy with a homer in his last game. That one hammered center field back there. See you later. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second homer of this series. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Arcia measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. And another
that's off the
ball.
plate.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 2nd. Check swing called strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Two and 2. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. A little bit low.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez
matched a homer in his last game. Elder back to work. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First two pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Check swing, called strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 8th, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Fouled off to the right. 2 out, space is empty. That one outside, and it's 1-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs. To the right side. Olsen takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets 1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
left
bat
fielder,
stays in the
Harrison
zone on
Profile.
plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And a strike in there.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a ground ball. Boots it. Gets off a throw. Over to McNeil. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one. So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023. And I think he might hold that record for a while.
Acuna in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Whoa.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really can't pick it up cleanly, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-0. And delivers outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. And the inning is over. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 2-1. Set for the bottom of the third. Now, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's outside. 2-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In the air to left down the line. Profar. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time.
Okay, you asked for it. About to go Nostrand Ave on him. I'm from that bully with bullies.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch downstairs, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's off the mark. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In there at the knees. Now 3-2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And Winker is set down. Out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. And they trail it here 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Onto the 4th. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Riley at the plate. That one outside, 1-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. In there at the knees. And the count 1-1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
1 strike.
Riley gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's already homered in this game. Step off, throw to first. Riley back in on a dive. That one out to right. Soto hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
And now the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And a foul ball. Two outs. Popped up. Lindor. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 4th, here's a big power threat. Juan Soto. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering is outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1.
Mark Vientos.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, and their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Peterson back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1. Harris, a former Rookie of the Year, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Just missed. That one the other way, and foul ball. And it remains 2-2. And that's down and away. Stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Up next, for
Manager out of the
Atlanta,
dugout,
left fielder,
and he's going to make a
Jurickson
change.
Profar. Now pitching for
Jose
the New York
Buto
Mets.
comes on now.
Number 70.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this
Jose
year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Man at first, nobody out. Jurickson Profar. Next up for the Braves. Harris on at first, nobody out.
Ball outside.
Look out!
Time.
And it hit
That
him.
hit him. Take your base.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald
First and
Acuna
second,
Jr.
no outs. Acuna digs in now, 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. No outs, runners at first and second. And 1-2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Dedniel Nunez up and loosening in the pen. Reed Foley getting cranked up as well. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Designated hitter, Marcel Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Two outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses outside, and now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fastball is outside. Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, Francisco Alvarez. That's in for a strike.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the inside edge. The Mets down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Close, but called a ball. 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground right side, Albies. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving
Now
along.
batting,
2 quick
second
outs.
baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Arcia. Tosses to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here in Queens. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. That misses, and that is ball 1. That one missed.
1 strike.
That missed inside, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just
Now
mentally
batting, third
prepared,
baseman,
knowing that if it's
Austin
not on a tee,
Riley.
you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Riley stands in now and watches strike one. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Albies aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson.
Double play kills the inning. Let's go, New York.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
There's a strike at the knees. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two down.
Up next,
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Sean
Murphy. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Ball two.
Called strike right there. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Gets to it, on to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. That one not close, and it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Joe Jimenez up and throwing. Hendricks getting loose as well. And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low. And it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page
for
right
the
now.
Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Francisco Lindor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it.
One ball,
Guess
one
who?
strike.
Willie Mays in 1958.
Here's a 1-1. In there at the knees.
1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The Braves trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Towards first, dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond, and you've got the first baseman involved in the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Next is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker, has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch, and he just misses. Line drive, and that's just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they still trail it here 3-1.
Now pitching for
Sean
the New York
Reed
Mets.
Foley takes over on the
Number
mound.
71.
And he's been fantastic this year.
Sean
Really stingy in terms of
Reed
allowing
Foley.
base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
And the batter will be
Leading
the
off
shortstop,
for the Braves,
Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. That misses, and the count is 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Soto makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Next offering way off the plate.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard hit, right side. McNeil gets it to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. That one's in there. 0-1. Up the middle, Lindor. That's the third out. Down in order go the Braves as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez.
He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And the first offering is not close.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Three balls, no strike.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Alonso in the box now. Takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Tying run at the plate. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Soto leads off first with one away. Next one misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Joe Jimenez out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Dylan Lee on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
52.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
First and second, one out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. He gets there on a slide. There's one.
He's out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late. But a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Line to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Outside, and 1-1. Trying to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Mets.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
72.
Dedniel Nunez.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's Ronald Acuna
Leading off
Jr. at
for
the
the
plate.
Braves,
1
right
for
fielder,
3.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Pitch misses. 1-0. Nunez measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ozuna stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Two down, bases empty. Now in for the Braves, Ozzy Albies. Strike one. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Liam Hendricks.
And he's had his struggles so
Number
far
32.
this year, as you can see the inflated
Liam
ERA.
Hendricks.
Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Jeff McNeil
Leading off
now at the
for
plate.
the Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Upstairs.
1-1. Two balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Okay.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Riley makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Tyrone
Taylor.
Taylor up now for the Mets. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. That one missing inside.
1-0.
Tying run at the plate. In the dirt, blocked. To second, but way too late, safe there. Taylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And he chases a high fastball there.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It
clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Liam Hendricks will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And stepping in for New York, Jesse Winker. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Up and in, ball 1. Taylor at second with 2 down. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Juan Soto waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Now a rip into left center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Soto at the plate and takes high there. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-0.
Fought off foul.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one misses, and the count is filled up. Pete Alonso, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. So the tying run at second, and a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Leading off for
Well,
the Braves,
one-run
third
game.
baseman,
Here's Austin Riley. Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Stirring
one
in the
strike.
bullpen for the Mets. Frankie Montas, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Blackburn warming up as well. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Man at first. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, and that's ball one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. just outside. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses inside. And now it's 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more
Orlando
quality at bats.
Arcia.
And here is Orlando Arcia. First pitch misses.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. Not close with that one. And now 3-0. And there's the automatic. Check swing called strike. And it's 3-2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Popped up.
Infield fly. Batter's out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So digging Michael Harris the second. And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. In the air, right side. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs it.
He's 2 outs away. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He sends a rocket to left. His second home run of the series. It's 4-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now Francisco Alvarez. And a slider in there for a strike. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a pop-up. Arcia. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Pierce Johnson.
38.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
So last chance for the Mets. Brandon Nimmo will hit next. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a foul out of play. One strike away. That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's too low. And the count's full.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Three-two. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Move to first. Nimmo back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Just missed. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. On the ground. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I wanna see the letter when you look so